just show you this because this is already working.
Yeah.
However, what we are looking at to do to bring on a so-called entrepreneurship class, and with that have the students learn this and go out and do it. And not just open up one business, but because of the video education, what we bring in, open up 10.
Okay.
So
now I have a slightly different idea.
okay.
The basic principle is the same, but the idea I have is that rather than putting them into small businesses, shops, I want to become them entrepreneurs. You know?
We are not putting them into shops.
Oh.
They are helping a needy person to open up a shop. They oversee that.
Okay, and become partners.
They become partners.
That's good.
That's
and what about themselves? What about themselves? You know, like
themselves, we encourage them to open up 10 more. So all of a sudden they have an income of 10% here.
so they become
10%
sort
here,
of consultants.
and they become franchise owners. That's what happens. So they are not doing burgers.
Now, what is suppose if we are talking tomorrow with 10 students, suppose, what would be your financial aspect? I mean, what is the financial? Financial means, for instance, I am taking you to a university,
Yeah.
with whom I am working,
Yeah.
and we decide, it is not going to be decided in one day. It will take quite a few meetings with them. And when we decide that this batch of students is going to start the entrepreneurship, what is your financial aspect? How would you work? I mean, obviously you are doing something for business. You're not doing just like anything for free. So what is your charges? What are your charges when we do this?
Okay, there are a few possibilities how we can help. One of them is that's free. Open source, because all the videos what we are developing for this project are open source, available from our website, supertech.org. Okay, so whatever businesses are already developed there. Thank you. And what happens is, under the umbrella of the foundation, businesses are opened up. So anybody wants to start business under our umbrella and wants to carry the rehan, whatever that is, they can. And they can start working with our foundation to head.
Do they have to pay you something?
The startup cost of each business is $100, so 10,000 rupees. So for that they get everything for the marketing and everything else, and and we take back 10% from them if they are doing it under our umbrella.
Let me repeat it. If they are starting working with you, you will charge them $100 per person. Okay? Is that right?
No.
Per business.
It is not, we will not charge anything. It is investment that they will invest in their own business.
$100.
$100.
So they need that money to.
And this money will belong to them.
Exactly.
Okay. So this money belongs to them.
Yes.
They will be investing $100.
Yeah.
And then when you start the business, whosoever starts the business, you get 10%.
Yes.
You get 10%.
The foundation gets 10%, not me.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
So the foundation gets 10%.
If it's under the umbrella of the foundation, carrying the Rehan name. If not, they can take the videos and do it on their own.
And that is free of cost.
That's free of cost. That's open source. That's how we give back to society. Okay? And the other thing is we do social media trainings, because one of the major aspects of this is learning how social media works to grow your business. So social media trainings are offered by us, 1-day trainings to 2-day trainings, and that's our payable trainings for universities. We can bring in social media courses, an entire 3-credit course.
It's very clear to me now. It's very clear to me.
And,
please have tea.
Thank you.
Now, what I intend to do is, you know what I'm doing, I will continue doing that. Putting students in a database and then working with them. But at the same time, I will include you also. So this will be a 2-pronged strategy. One strategy which I am following already, excuse me, and the one strategy whereby you will come in. And as I said, that I am on the board of governors of 70 universities, and I am instrumental in convincing them what to do and what not to do. So what I'll do is, I'll be having a meeting probably next week, and the first meeting I'm going to have. I will float the idea of your company or working with you. And I'm sure that first stage where I'll be tabbing students, that will be my part, and second stage when I'll be putting forward to you all these students, whereby you can start taking them on your charge or connecting them with your foundation and then start the work.
Yeah.
Is that right?
This is lovely. Thank you so much. Basically, if we can get in touch with the university heads on a program and they are
I will arrange that.
all together, that's
Not all
faster.
universities can get together.
Okay, well, whichever we can
What
get.
we will do, we will get all the university board of governors together.
Great.
The board of governors, nobody can make a decision unless all the governors of the board are present.
Great.
All the directors are
So
present.
that's even better.
So what I'll do is, individually we'll go to the universities
Yeah.
and we'll talk to them, we'll talk to these universities and then we'll proceed
We
immediately.
are in a quite many of the universities now. If we go.
But
into
I
this,
would request you to send me an email, just giving me all the details of what we have just discussed.
Mhm.
And on that email, identify a few areas of business activities whereby these students can start from.
You know what? The whole point is we have to find their passion. They have to like it. Because the whole thing is matching them up with a business which
I
will be
understand,
sustainable.
but I need to have
Yeah.
some identification
Definitely.
that these are the field, whosoever has his or her passion in that particular field, we'll talk about
Yeah,
that later.
yeah.
But first we identify, these are the areas, which area one would like to go.
Yeah.
So I would like to
Yeah.
do that.
So basically, is one more thing with Mr. Azhar Rizvi, we are planning to package this Newport University
Who is we?
course. Azhar
Who is
Rizvi. Azhar Rizvi from MIT Enterprise Forum,
Okay.
because he's in every university basically doing a lot of these business competitions. So him, Miss Bushra Raza, and me were the one helping.
Bushra Zala, Newport University.
Yes. So the three of us merged this project into what it is basically
Okay.
today. Now, what we were planning with Azhar to package this class or course
I understand.
and spread it through the universities because it's a very workable project, and since it's multiplicable very fast because it's already working. And the CSR course in this way, introducing entrepreneurship and business to students, is a
Yeah.
great start.
You know, my aim is that students coming out of the universities should know where they are going, what they are doing, so they are not lost. They are not lost. So they need to have some kind of guidance, some kind of support from the society. And this is what, you know, as far as the chamber is concerned, this is what CRS is. That's how we would like to work and help these students who are coming out fresh from the university.
Definitely.
So now,
Ms. Bushra Raza agreed that we can take her course because that was also based on her agreement.
okay,
And since they are first in Pakistan, to actually spread it through the entire Pakistan into other universities. So she agreed on that. And since we all agree on this to do it, so this is we are talking about 3 layers of things now. One is yours, matching industry to people, have the platform for the industry to be able to choose and monitor students. Number 2 is Super Tech Foundation, able to take students already who want to start businesses already. And number 3 is establishing this course in the universities.
good.
And what Super Tech Foundation can also do is put an employee of Super Tech Foundation into a particular university who can run an entrepreneurship center there, a small center which can help the students to do these businesses. They don't have to come to us anymore. It's stationed at their university.
I understand. Now, all these 3 things you mentioned in the email, and before I introduce you to these universities and before we proceed after receiving your mail, when I'll receive your mail, obviously I'll start working on the projects. And before we do that, actually meet people, we will sign a memorandum of understanding between you and Karachi Chamber of Commerce. So when I am not there, whosoever is the president should continue working with you. It's not that, because normally it happens when I leave, the project is gone. I don't want to do that. I want to sign a memorandum of understanding with your company So we are doing this, Karachi Chamber, and you are doing this.
Great.
And by virtue
Great.
of that understanding, if I am not there, you don't have to talk to me, you don't have to call me, you just go to the chamber and things will move fast.
Great.
This is what I will
Fantastic idea.
I want to do, and I hope that today's meeting will embark the project as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I will take 1 week's time. Let me meet this university. Let me have your mail. From day after tomorrow, I'll be traveling for a few days. I'll come back. I'll have your mail with me. I'll keep on studying when I'm away from here, from Karachi. This will give me a more opportunity to study your email in a better manner when I'll be sitting in my hotel room. So I'll keep on, thinking about things and making points, making notes of it. And when I come back, immediately I'll have meeting with the university because the date will be due by that time to have a meeting with them. One university is very, very eager. I already have files of about 400 students
Which
with
is
me.
this university, if I may ask?
I'll tell you later
Okay.
when we start the MOU.
Okay.
So we'll start, and not only one university, there are about 17 universities. And can you imagine the kind of students we'll be getting
Yeah,
in?
we know.
So it's a big, very big field and very big business as well. So we'll be getting into that very soon, hopefully. And because now it's office hours, so I'll have to look at my phone every now and then anyway.
Yeah.
So we'll be working with you very closely for the benefit of our student community. And inshallah ta'ala, when you give me your email, I'll start working on it. Let me repeat it, and then we will sign a memorandum of understanding, hopefully. We'll see what parameters can be laid down in that memorandum of understanding, and sky is the limit. We'll
Yeah,
start.
we know that. So basically, what's I going to say? We've been doing this, and particularly Rehan and me, this inspirational work part is always mine to open up the heads.
Okay.
So he comes in and the idea put together in a package. So we've been touring the past year, or the past 10 months, basically, lots of universities. We've been to open up heads, to start thinking differently.
No problem at all.
So no longer seeking employment is the goal, but opening businesses for the students. So it's been going.
I'll be happy to work with you.
So this is what we can offer, and basically this is why we came to insert our help and offer what we can do. And
I'm always
collaborate.
there for this cause. I'm always there. I'm always available, and you can call me anytime, any moment. No problem
If
at
you
all.
have 5 minutes, I'll just show you
Okay.
how it looked like the launching ceremony, because it was very, very empowering to actually see. And let's see.
गुलजार जरा उसको भेजो हाथ में को